Welcome, everyone. I hope everyone's having a great day. Hope you're all having a fantastic weekend. I don't think we're going to be on too long today. I want to let everyone get back to soccer, get back to life. Hope you're all doing great. Welcome to the Johnny Small Pepper, the program here at the end of the week. Inspiration, insults, and introductions. Another Johnny Small Pepper experience. Welcome, everyone. Welcome 351. Welcome Patty Fish. Kaz, welcome. I want to welcome Sheena and Great Farmer Freelance. Great Farmer, get back on the air, man. You need to be on the air. You have to be on the air. Guys, welcome. And I want to thank everyone for being here. We're going to let the music kick in here a little bit. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here on Inspiration, Insults, and Introductions, the Johnny Small Pepper experience here, guys. We're going to keep this to about 1 hour, 1.5 hours. Hang in there. Let's watch this a few times through. I'm going to touch base in here. Drunken Chef, welcome. Brad, 32, welcome. Professor Snoso, welcome. Forensic Mystics, welcome. Awesome to have you here. Guys, let's listen to the music and let's let it kick in here. Welcome. I hope you're having an awesome day. Martin, welcome, everyone. This is going to start being, as of this week, it's going to be a 21 and older program. I want to make sure that we can keep our feet up, so we're going to stick to 21 years and older here, guys. This is an adult feed. I think we all agree that we want to protect everyone, and I want to make sure we're all in the same boat with that. So if we see anyone there, guys, you have the permission to mute them or block them out if they're less than 21 years old. Brad, 32, welcome. Michelle's Happy Homestead, welcome. Martin, SUKGB, welcome. It's awesome seeing you, bud. It's so hard to make these weekends. I'm thinking of doing something else to help out people during the week. But I want to thank each and every one of you guys for coming in. Boom. Let it go for a little bit here. Big Matt, I want to thank you for being here, bud. I think we're going to keep the program here to about, maybe an hour today. I want to get, I got a whole bunch of stuff I'm working on. I hope you guys are all busy too in life. Welcome, Patty. Welcome, Adrian. Thanks for coming on in today. Josette, welcome. Steve Enlaw, welcome. I want to thank all of you for being here. If you guys haven't followed Josette, please make sure that you do. Josette's a huge account in Brazil, very exclusive account in Brazil. NorCal Detecting, Patty, thank you both for coming in. We're going to let the music play here for a little bit and let everyone come on in. It takes about 15 minutes for everyone to run in. And we're going to try to keep it to an hour today, guys. I want to make sure everyone can catch up on soccer. I want to make sure that everyone can catch on life. And I've got a tomahawk steak I'm going to be cooking today. So I want to make sure I have plenty of time to cook that. Let's let the music kick back in here, guys. Driving London, welcome. Good seeing you, man. It's good seeing you back on YouTube. YouTube needs you. They really do. Sorely missed. And as soon as I get my acting gear on my end, I'll make sure to make it on over to your place. Hoping to try to catch up here by the end of this week, but I'm so far behind. It's been insane. It's been insane. Bird TV, welcome. NorCal Detecting, welcome. Awesome having you here, Josette. No, we can't, Patty. No, we can't. I've been wanting to get a tomahawk steak. This thing's about 3 pounds. And I'm going to get this tomahawk steak. I'm going to videotape it, and then I'm going to present it to you guys. I can't wait. Welcome, Lynn. It's not on my end, hon. I got it. My internet's pretty solid on this end. Let me see what my signal is. It is flat out. So on my end, it's flat out. Henry Zoll, welcome. Welcome, Henry Zoll. Please hit the like button, and if you would, share out too, guys. I think Henry Zoll, I've been checking out his feed. He's actually out at the stadium for the World Cup games. He was doing some training out there with the troops. So Henry Zoll, I want to thank you for helping make these games come out. It's got to be one incredible experience. Why don't you type something to the troops here? It's Henry Zoll. You can go to his feed, by the way, guys, and hook up and join Henry's family. I know one of the moderators to drop the link if you can. But what I wanted to say here, most of all, is that Henry, you can see some of his videos about the stadium. It's awesome. Yes, it is, Henry. Yes, it is, Henry. Are you still out there, by the way? Are you still out there, bud? It's good seeing you out there, man. I've been checking up on your feed. Just know that. And I check by your feed every once in a while. Driving one, I can't tell you how great it is to see you back on YouTube. Forensic Mystics, thank you for being here again. Martin SUK, thanks for everyone being here. I would appreciate. Patty, thank you very much. Guys, I want to bring you some information here. I was looking up at some YouTube stats. I don't think anyone knows this stuff. At least most people don't. How many monthly active YouTube users? Monthly active YouTube user. Aspie, welcome, buddy. I am the Noise Opera. Nick, welcome, buddy. Welcome. Oh, it's so great seeing you guys here, Aspie. I appreciate you coming in and joining us. Guys, please introduce yourself to each other. I think everyone pretty much has a wrench here. I want to make sure that Henry's all done. All right, I just took Henry Zoll. You should be a moderator. Aspie, you should be a moderator. Steve, you should be a moderator. Driving London, you should be a moderator. It's great seeing everyone in here, guys. Aspie, good seeing you, bud. Guys, Aspie is a supporter everywhere. It's a great friend of the channel, and I want to thank you for being here, bud. Nick, every time you're here, you make me smile. Nick and I go way, way back, guys. And he's just as loyal of a person as you could be. 22 in the house now. It usually takes about 15 minutes. We're going to climb up a little bit. I know everyone's watching soccer and stuff, guys, so I don't expect a big meeting today. But, we had Brazil playing, and I heard they played a really good game, too. Guys, let's hit this in. Rogerio, welcome. Mr. Tully, welcome. Cottonwood Ranch, welcome. We're going to kick back in the music here. We'll be back in here. I'm going to be talking about some stats of YouTube that you should all be interested in. We're going to be talking about competition. We're going to be talking about a new way to follow that I've been using, and I want to share that with you. Welcome. Great seeing you back again. Mr. Tully, welcome. Welcome to the chat here. But let me get here. I think I need. Good. Rogerio, we're going to make Josette. So any friend of Josette is a friend of mine. Cottonwood, you now have a moderator. Cottonwood, you have a moderator, and Rogerio, I gave you a wrench because it looks like you know Josette. Cottonwood, you should have a wrench. Fantastic seeing everyone. We had Henry Zoll drop his link out there. He's out at the World Cup Games training. As he said, it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Congratulations. Congratulations, Henry Zoll. That's awesome news. Now try it, Cottonwood. see if it worked this time. Yep, we got you. Thank you, Michelle. I love it that you come in here. I like the high energy music. It's what everyone seems to love, and I want to thank you for coming. It means a lot because it's the only way we get these group sessions out here, especially right now. I'm probably going to taper down on some of the shout out material that I have, guys, just because at the end of the year and family's most important. I'll be doing shout outs, but I'll be doing different things at the end of the year because I want to. Whoops, that didn't work too well. I got to get a new mic, guys. Well, that's what it goes to work. Anyway, no. What I wanted to do was I wanted to try some new stuff at the end of the year. Alan, welcome. Alan's awesome Keto World. I just watched the live that he had. It was a great interview. Great interview, guys. Handicap Traveler, welcome. Guys, Handicap Traveler is a great account for helping support folks. He's everywhere. I see him on Sheena's Ketovore Lifestyle Life, and I see on Devil Dogs too. He's starting to broaden out. Their material is wonderful with him and his wife. Just love it, guys. Love it. So, guys, hey, Nez, how you doing? Hey, Nez, if you would, guys, smash that thumbs up. I don't know how many thumbs ups we have, guys. If maybe someone can tell me how many thumbs ups we have, that would be great. But you know what? I wanted to share some numbers out here because I hear a bunch of foolishness in my mind, guys. You know, if you're going to make up stuff on YouTube, make it up well. Don't make up stuff that doesn't need to be made up. For instance, competition. I heard the word competition from someone the other day. You know, there's no account that's your competition unless you have 1 million subscribers. If you have 1 million subscribers and your competition has 1 million subscribers, you still don't have any competition, guys. What you probably have is a niche of information that all the followers are going to watch. You know, for instance, Driving London. Driving London is a guy that is an advocate. He's a leader. He's a speaker. He did a news program in London. He's an advocate for so many. My point is that if he had 1 million followers, he might be the only act in town for what he does. But if 5 people had 1 million followers, they're not competition. They're still not competition. And I want to show you why. The total number of monthly active YouTube users is 2.6 billion. 2.6 billion. The number of daily YouTube users, 122 million. That means that no matter what you do, there's no competition out there. None. Anyone who says that there's another person out here, even if you had 10, 20, 30 million followers, guys, how do you have competition at that rate? You might have someone who does a better job. You might have someone who does as good of a job as you, but the people that want to watch that are going to watch you or the other person because of your personality, because of your data, because of how you present, your factual nature of it, the benefit that you can translate, that they can grasp out of it, right? Beverly Moffat, welcome. Thanks so much for coming in. We got 27 in the house, guys. I knew it would take a while. Beverly Moffat's an awesome person. So supportive of so many people. Beverly, it's a joy to have you in here. Thanks so much, Beverly. It's always great seeing you. I always look forward to that. Yeah, I'll turn it down just a tad. How's that? That should be better, isn't it? That should be better. Let me see if that works, guys. Hey, Wendy, how you doing, Wendy? I just broke my microphone off the stand, which is just about setting here, right? Because I just got everything working, so it fell right off in my hand. I only buy the finest quality, guys. Now, I want to talk a little bit more about this because I'm watching entire communities implode. Entire communities implode because of drama, because of hate, because of nonsense 8th grade food fights, right? And this is not anyone, this is multiple segments, guys. So let's talk about here, guys, how we get and how we help others, right? The average time spent on YouTube a day is 18 minutes, right? 18 minutes. But there's 122 million active users a day. And the total number of hours watched on YouTube is 1 billion hours daily. 1 billion hours. You have no competition. This is essentially you as a farmer walking out back in the days when they were settling the United States, right? They walked in there and you could look anywhere and you could pick it and stake your stake down. You could mark it with some stones and that would be yours. That's what YouTube is right now. How many people do you talk with on YouTube that don't even use YouTube for anything outside of the how-to and how to fix it, how to do a deck or how to paint something? They don't really come on for a lot of stuff outside of that, right? There's millions of people that do, guys. Don't get me wrong. But, is overall how many people that do something actually videotape it and put it on YouTube? And that answer is probably minimal. You know, just because I eat peppers, people are like, oh, do you do anything with that? And I said, well, I'm on YouTube. You? No. It's almost universal. Zombie Prepper, welcome, buddy. Little Chef, welcome. Challenging Kitchen, it's great having you in here. Cottonwood Ranch is all wrenched up. That's awesome. Nez Lover looks like she's feeling a little bit better, back in the swing of thing. Adrian, is great having you in here. Adrian's a supporter of so many accounts. We're going to try to keep on moving through the accounts here, guys, because you guys are starting to know each other a little bit more. I'm starting to see this posse go international. It is so awesome. That's why the U.S. and the international people come in. We've got 22 in the house now, guys. But I want to talk a little bit more about the numbers. I could talk about ad revenue. I don't care about that, because I'm gonna go about that in a little different way. 95% of the 18 to 29-year-olds in the U.S. use YouTube. 91% of the 30 to 49. 30 to 49, guys. That's higher than I thought. 91. It's just below the younger age group. You know? And then if you go to the 65-year-old, think about this, guys. These people didn't even have computers. They don't even use a microwave, some of them. And they're on the computer. 49% of the people 65 years old, that's who your audience is, right? Your audience is going to be the older population, because they're looking for their hobbies, right? That's your hobby population. Now it's starting to migrate earlier, right? Because of music and stuff for the young kids. They're on YouTube for everything. 62% of the U.S. YouTube users say they visit the site daily. So if these numbers are anywhere true, and I'm going to go back to these numbers right here, 2.6 billion users in a month. 2.6 billion users in a month. Active total daily users, 122 million. The only thing you have as a competitor is yourself, your time, and your efficiency, and your talent. If you have no talent, forget it. You're not going to get anything. But if you have talent, guys, and even if you have minimal talent, you're a great person, people will find you. Nez Lovers, awesome seeing you. Good. I'm so happy. Alan's awesome keto world, guys. If you have any interest in the keto world, Alan's a great dude, man. Just totally chill. One of the players in this market, and along with Tom in the keto world, they have shows and they do all these live broadcasts like today. It's really nice to see the community that Alan's part of growing, and Alan's gotten so much more material this last year. It's awesome watching it, guys. If you're not following Alan, you should check him out. He's an awesome dude. Adrian, it's great seeing you. Mom Shi Bing, welcome. Awesome having you here, Mom Shi Bing. Mom Shi Bing is international. Her family is so big, it would be in the hundreds of thousands if you counted all the people, guys. She has about 2,000 people that are incredibly strong, and it branches out from there. Thanks so much for coming, Mom Shi Bing. She's one of my favorite accounts, along with Southern Sewn and Grown here. Southern Sewn and Grown is one of the accounts that she drives me nuts, guys. She drives me nuts. She's everywhere. And she's moderating. She's doing all the administrative stuff. And, God bless her. I think that's if that's what she wants to do, that's great. And she's probably the best at it ever. She's a very driven woman, and you can't help but love strong legs, guys. Southern Sewn and Grown, I want to thank you for always being my supporter and my best friend forever. Surfer, welcome, man. It's awesome seeing you here. It's great seeing you here. Patty Fish, I love having you here on the channel. Michelle, thank you so much for coming in. Randy Shifter, thank you. Say good seeing you, buddy. Good seeing you, man. I appreciate you showing up. I appreciate you coming on in and always supporting the channel. It's awesome. It's awesome. By the way, guys, what you'll notice is my video. I have a corrupted file somewhere. I got to find it. It is absolutely, just a massive failure on my behalf. I got to figure out where the glitch is, because it keeps on kicking my program out. It must have a huge amount of data on one of the files. Michelle, the biggest thing I can tell you is don't be afraid to do multiple cuts, and write down the little segments, little bits and pieces that you want to break it down into. Keep it to force, keep it simple if you can. You'll do great, man. I can't wait to see it. Henry Zoll, obviously, we talked about him. He's out at the World Cup. He was out there during the prep for it and training the troops. If you want to know who we have in the room, that's who we have in the room. Henry Zoll, it's a pleasure to have you here. And we've been following each other for a while now. It's just a pleasure to have you. Fluff, if you guys, by the way, between Sheena, Shaz, Secret Blackburn, and all that Fluff, they do a lot of walking, and it's great having you here, Fluff. From the land down under, it's awesome. Yeah, and the Great Barrier Reef, I think they were, if I'm not mistaken, last week she did a video on the Great Barrier Reef, and they were down there snorkeling, I believe. What an experience, Thanks for sharing links, guys. All the moderators, thank you so much. Little Chef, always a huge account, guys. Little Chef is everywhere. It's great having you here. We've got just real solid people in here today, guys, and I want to thank you. We have 30 in the house. It's unbelievable. And haters, if you're out there watching, I know one's on your channel because you're here and you're not producing your own content that people want to watch. Well, I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. And Kelly King, thank you so much. By the way, guys, Kelly, I'm going to get back to you here in a second. Josette, if you're not following Josette and I've gotten to know each other pretty good here. And we're getting closer because we keep on having these chats and we're bumping into each other all the time. But Josette is one of the premier accounts in Brazil that also solely moderates a million, I think it's 1 million, coming up on 1 million subscriber account. That tells you when she starts producing material again, what kind of material she's going to have, guys. Because this account that she does, and I'm not going to say it, that's not why you're doing it. The account that she does, she had to get in there and she had to make an impression somehow. And it was by quality of content, the quality of a character, and the work she puts in. Josette, thank you for being here. Kelly King, guys. Kelly King's a huge supporter. Kelly King will stand out on the street, and he'll talk to you with a cup of beer, and he'll talk to you. I don't know where he is, but man, I wish I could be there just to laugh with him. Sometimes it looks like it's not so laughable, but sometimes it is laughable. And he's a great guy. He's a good supporter, straight up, guys, straight up guy. I want to thank you for being here and supporting this account as always. Alan, you're welcome. It's really fun watching your channel and you develop outwards. You're a very quiet guy, but you're very capable, and you're just now experiencing just part of the success. I think you're probably your success. You'll be in full run, in full stride here, not too long in the future. And I think you're almost there right now. It's just fun watching the people come in and interact, the guests that you're having, the content you're having. It's very pointed and it's very meaningful. I actually am not into the keto life, and I actually enjoyed it very much. Challenging Kitchen, thanks so much for being here. Martin, SUKGB. Guys, Martin is an awesome dude. He can take a punch, he can give it out, and that means, and if taking a punch means a good ribbon. He has a great sense of humor. He's one of the best moderators there are, either side of the pond, no matter what continent you're on. Martin's just a great guy. Martin, thanks for being part of this. 31 in the house, guys. Thanks so much for being here. Wendy, who's insane, by the way, in a good way, is probably, I told her the other day that she probably is one of the best hostesses if she ever finds time to do it. If she can repeat what she did, she will have one of the finest shows of whatever genre she wants to go into. And it's her choice, right? But she does gardening and stuff. Southern Stone and Grown is an incredibly strong woman that we all love dearly, guys. And having her here as a friend and as a person who busts her butt every time, thank you very much. Mom Shebing, I love that you're here. Martin, I love that you're here. Nez, guys, if Nez is one of the accounts that she puts up with me, and she doesn't come across the channel and just like punch me in the head. Nez and I are always going back and forth. It's a fun relationship, guys. She's very artistic. She's very artsy. I told her I wanted to be the shark in Jaws, and she flicked it right back at me and said, try out. She said, do you want to try out? I said, I just can't. I just don't have the time. I barely have enough time to produce content. But my whole thing is that Nez is a huge supporter, guys. I see her everywhere. Everywhere. And she's starting now that she's not in a coma from being sick, because I've talked to more people here in the last weeks that said that they can't get over what this cold is. It's taken them months to get over this cold. And it's not like it's a cold. They don't know what it is, right? It'll be the next variant. Or for whatever it is. I've experienced these things before, guys. Other people have experienced them. And what you're doing is you're probably on the front end of what's coming. But Nez, the fact that you're feeling better is great, because I know that you're hitting me as hard as you can, and that's always a good sign that you're up and getting better. Welcome. Handicapped Traveler is a huge support of many accounts, guys. If you're not picking up a Handicapped Traveler, him and his wife will make you smile, and they will do good things. They're great people, guys. I find their videos charming. Thanks for being here. Zombie Prepper, probably one of the quietest guys. Now, in a chat with like 8 people, Zombie will say 6 words all night. Every one of those 6 words you better listen to, because the boulder is falling on your head would be those 6 words. I think that's 6 words. And Zombie will sit there and I go, hey, Zombie, are you alive? You can sing anything? And he would just chuckle, because he's just listening to the other people talk. And when he needs to say something, he will, and it's always important. He's a Christian man, and we love Zombie Prepper, guys. Zombie Prepper is not only a great guy, he's very chill, he's very sincere and very direct, and he's loved by so many accounts, guys. He's not one of those guys to come out and, rah-rah shish kumbah at all. but he brings up great topics on his channel. He's part of many different panels that I've been on, and it's a pleasure getting to know you, man. It really is. Little Chef obviously is an auto mechanic and doesn't know how to cook at all. But Little Chef is a great channel, guys. But Little Chef's cooking is only exceeded by the work. I mean, the absolute sheer amount of work this person puts in. They're everywhere. I think they're busier than 3 or 4 of the main people that I see that working endlessly. Right? It's amazing what Little Chef does. And if you want to find a supporter, that's great. If you want to find a person that's producing content 7 days a week, they're not going to have enough time to see your stuff, guys. But Little Chef does, and I don't know how they do it. The fact is that they do, and they are a great supporter, a great, aggressive supporter of so many. Thanks for being here. Patty Fish is a friend of so many in the homesteading community, and of the groups that I follow. Patty Fish is a wonderful person and very supportive. Tough as nails, guys. Tough as nails. You don't mess with Patty. But you don't want to. She's too good of a person. When she says something, you sit down and listen out of respect, because you know something's going to come out of her mouth that's worth listening to. Patty Fish has always supported this channel, and I will forever support her channel too, guys. Just on the sheer content for her videos, they're wonderful. They're very charming, and you're going to love them. Patty Fish, thanks so much for being here. Mom She Bing Kitchen is obviously a drywaller, and she doesn't really spend much time in the kitchen at all. She works on the farm. She washes cars and changes engines, and she works by being a diesel mechanic for the local tractor company. And Mom She Bing will do her show probably two, 3 times a week, but she does cooking videos, guys, obviously, right? And she's one of the nicest women, and she's just sweet and soft-spoken, but her following is immense, guys. If you're not following Mom She Bing, and I'm seeing Mom She Bing being recognized by so many more people here in the States, which she deserves, because she is that big of a tour de force around the world. Thanks for being here, Mom She Bing. Thanks for sharing links, moderators. You guys are the best. Hey, Emily, starting next week, this is going to be an over 21 account, okay? So we're going to be moving into that. I just want to let you know. We're going to be really adhering to the rules so we can keep it up. It's great seeing you here, but we're going to go to over 21 next week, okay? Emily, I just want to make you aware. Great seeing you here. Emily's a supporter of tons of channels, guys. Hey, Surfer, thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Guys, I've already said a lot about fluff and stuff, but the best part about fluff and stuff is the variety of material, and talk about gracious and smart. Fluff and Stuff goes to find information from people, right? And she has a really strong following. She has a really strong character. People love going to her channel because what she says, she does so many different things, whether it's cooking, fishing, boating, whether it's looking for, not Yeti, it's another, I'm forgetting what the name of the thing is, but it's Sasquatch in Australia. But anyway, the whole thing is, no matter what you're looking for, no matter what kind of interest that you have, the chances are you're going to find people on Fluff and Stuff's channel because of that. Yeah, well, like I told you, I said Wendy's nuts. Okay, so moderators, next week we're going to go with an over 21 policy, okay? I want to give everyone a chance because it's not meant to be punitive. It's just going to be, I want to make sure we can keep our channel open. And to be fair, we've got to, we all want to have, probably in the last month or two noticed an uptick in, I don't know where they're coming from, right? But we're seeing, not here, but everywhere, we're seeing younger people get involved with channels. And my count says not for children. This is an adult channel. So that's what we're going to have. I know. Hey, Adrian, thanks for sharing links. Little Chef, it's a pleasure having you here. Nez, you rock. No, I didn't. I didn't, Randy. I didn't watch that. I'm going to make a note. You know, the problem is I barely have enough time for YouTube at all. And, I mean, it's really a conundrum for me. Hey, and Randy, if you could put a post on your community tab, if it's not on your page, that'd be fantastic. Yeah, lurkers, we love you too. Come on in. We got a lot of people out there lurking. That's fantastic. Nick, I wanna mention something. Nick and I go way back. Nick is about as loyal and nice of a person as you're ever going to want. Doesn't produce a ton of content, but he is genuine. And those are the accounts that you adore, guys. Out of all the people that you have, there's people that are nice. There's people that produce content. There's people that produce shorts. There's people that produce long. Nick is one of those guys, and he's been with me forever. If you're not following, we could drop the link here. If we could, moderators, thank you so much. Yeah, and Nez, she's kind of tough. You know, I always tell her it's kind of a tough room in here because Nez always. Nez, that's all right, Nez. You can lurk all you want to. That's okay. It's good seeing you. But yeah, Nez has great artwork. So does Lena Park Art. So does HEMA Art, and they're mentioned in the slides here. Hey, Kelly, I appreciate you, man. I really do. Thank you, Driving London. Guys, I want to go back to Driving London. When you do a craft, and no one really knows what I do, but I bumped into Driving London because way back in the day, I drove kids. And one day, someone threw something. And I was in college, right? And I was earning my way through. So one kid threw something at me, and I stopped the bus, and I went back there and said, who did that? And no one answered it. And I said, you're gonna tell me who did that, otherwise I'm taking you all back to school. So none of them told me, so I took it back to school, and there's the assistant principal looking at me going, you got to take them. I said, no, I'm not going to take them. They threw something. Well, you know, they're kids. And I said, well, good, they're your kids now. Tell them to get off the bus. And the lady got on the microphone. She goes, or the PA, the radio, you know, and she goes, you have to take them, otherwise we're going to have to let you go. I said, well, I said, I'm okay with that. I really am. I've never been one to mince words. So I said, I'm okay with that. I'll bring the bus back, and I'm sure you don't have to refuel it, because I didn't do that much. I took them out. They threw something at me. Now, I want to tell you, by the time I got back to the yard, this lady put her arm around me. She goes, good going, man. You took one for the team. Everyone loves you. You're going to get everything you want around here. Well, so she said that. And you know what? She told me a week later that those kids on that bus were screwed. Some of the kids were there till 8 o'clock that night because they did that, and they actually found out who threw the stuff, and it wasn't good. And it was a very nice suburb. It wasn't being mean or anything, but that's my story. See, there now I met Driving London because I don't know why. You know, when I believe in God, right? Absolute believer in Jesus Christ. And one of the things that I can tell you in the last 3 or 4 years, I'm put in places to meet people for reasons. And some of the stories I'm going to tell you have the odds of 2 in 8 billion people, guys. It's impossible. That odd doesn't happen. It doesn't happen by consequence. And so I've met Driving London, and I'm wondering why. And I just hit it off with him. He's a great guy. He's such an advocate for so many guys, and obviously, I appreciate him. Thanks for being here. And Martin, we love your support, bud. I really do, man. I mean, one of the things that's great about Martin and I tell the story every week because it's so charming to me. Martin is a guy with a really strong character, right? He's British. He's dry sense of humor, but when we're in having conversations, I mean, some of the conversations we're having are just total ribbing, right? And Martin totally giving it back. And not only that, right after that, my best line was ever. I said, what is it? Because he actually is a member when I had my memberships up. I said, what is it? After 20, 22, 23 times that I've taken a poke at you, he said, I'm going to drop your membership. I said, what are you going to drop your membership? I said, what are you some kind of lightweight? And we laughed at this, right? We're going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Not only did he not drop it, guys, but that's the kind of great guy he is. And one of the things about this, when you see him, I've seen him 5 times today. One of the things you see when you see him is everyone saying hi to him because he's so well respected. Martin, thanks for coming in. It's really appreciated. Patty, I love seeing you here. Patty is a very special person to me. I met Patty on Shaz 73's channel, maybe Secret Blackbird too, but very special person. She's very sweet. Her videos are spectacular, guys. They are, when you see them, you go, holy cow, what an experience. And not only that, you've got a beautiful person on the other. Patty, thanks for being here. We'll drop your link. Well, you're not having my steak. That's all I'm saying. You can't have my steak. I'm putting my foot down. I've been wanting a tomahawk steak, and this thing is the size of, the Flintstones Dino? That's the brontosaurus rib. That's about the size of my steak, and you're not going to have it. Aspie, welcome. Welcome, Aspie. You're appreciated. Sorry, I'm about a week and a half or 2 weeks. I can't even, guys, it's ridiculous. I don't know how anyone does YouTube. I'm the Noise Opera. Thank you. It's a pleasure to have you here, buddy. You know that. You know how much you mean. Oh, Aspie, I've added you blue before, and it keeps on taking it off. Cottonwood Ranch also was blue, and it got taken off. If you get dropped with the jacket here, don't think it's personal, guys. I think I take off every few weeks that I haven't seen for 4 weeks. But in general, it'll drop 15-20% of the blue wrenches, and I see it happening everywhere. Fantastic. Thank you so much. That's very sweet. And I've been, by the way, Fluff, how are your watch hours looking? Because we have Jason Ghost Hunter. If someone could put in Jason Ghost Hunter link. I'm playing his watch hour list now, his playlist now for watch hours. Anyone wants to run Jason Ghost Hunter, we could drop his link and go play his playlist. You can go hit the gearbox and get 2 times the speed, and you can play it twice as fast, guys, and it'll play through it. So you can go through it, and then if you have a backup account, you go through that. You have to keep, my understanding, and this is voodoo, no one knows, but my understanding is you have to have the sound on. It has to be on. It doesn't matter if you can barely hear it or not. Challenging Kitchen still in the room. one of the weird things, guys. One of the weird things about good people is they have good people around them. You know, I'm going to play a clip next week about a guy. He coaches billionaires. And this guy goes out in public speaking. He tells how you can tell a person. He goes, you want to know how you can tell a person? Look at their friends. If they think they're fantastic, clips. And there's going to be times when I concentrate this and then I'll pull it down, right? We'll do these posts. I don't need the watch hours. I think in the last month and a half, I have 2,300 watch hours. So I'm not needing the watch hours. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make videos where I can bring in all the people that want to. I've just posted my email link for everyone. Put your name or your account. It's johnnysmallpepper@gmail.com. Johnny Smallpepper, one solid word. Johnny Smallpepper. Johnny, small, all small letters. Paul, big letters, small, and then Pepper. But if you put your email address, you put your account on there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a way to communicate with you, and we're going to do some special sessions, guys, behind the scenes. We'll do them private. If I don't know you, you will not be allowed in. So we're going to have some fun, guys. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff. We're going to do some firesides chat stuff. We're going to be doing a lot for the team here, especially for yeah. Oh, good. I thought it was a little bit different, Nez. I thought you had something else. But one of the things I want to do is reach out and thank my members. And I don't take their money, guys. I've shut down my account monetarily right now. I've got to speak with some people about it. And number two, I want to do something for the moderators and the big channel supporters. So if you go to Johnny Smallpepper, one word, all no spaces, johnnysmallpepper@gmail.com. What you can do is you can email me your email and put your account name, and I will now be able to reach out to you and we'll do some private stuff. You're welcome. You're welcome, handicapped traveler. You know, and by the way, I like your title. I just feel like most people abbreviate it, so I call you traveler because I don't think handicap is I've become very comfortable with all people on the spectrum and everything else. I just love your channel. Yeah, Zombie's a great dude. Zombie's great. Now, out of the relationship, I'm the dicey one, right? Everyone knows that, you know, if I'm anywhere, you don't know what's coming out of my mouth. Well, because, yeah, well, that's not necessarily true. I think everyone kind of has an idea what's going to come out of my mouth. Hopefully it's good, but my point is that I'll tell you the truth regardless. I had to deliver very challenging information to people. And sometimes it's telling them that their baby's ugly, right? And if you have to do that, guys, you have to do that. That is not, a friend does not tell you what you want to hear. A friend tells you what you need to hear. That is a friend. And if you have a friend that doesn't want to hear the truth about their bad actions, about their bad behavior, about their bad habits, then you're enabling. Hey, can you hear him? Hope you're doing good. Illinois, can you hear him? I think I got that right. I don't know. I always seem to get it wrong. Brad, welcome, bud. I just want to thank you for being here. And all you come here weekly, guys. If you're not following, I got to go on the list here. I'm gonna write I'm doing better with this actually. I'm actually doing better and following through because I take notes. And one of the good things about the folks that we hang around with, we see them and we get familiar with these guys, and we can weed out the people, guys, that are terrible. You can weed them out in a number of different ways. So, I mean, that's a good thing. Brad 32 vlog. Now, I'm going to tell you this about Brad's vlog. Never before are you going to see a guy who speaks English with so many people that can't. I don't know how he does it. And then he starts spouting this stuff, and he knows the languages. It's amazing. I believe he's a painter. But anyway, my point is he sings and he does all this stuff. But I'm on his account. It took me 2 months. I go to his account every morning for 2 months. And I don't go to it every morning anymore, guys. Probably half. I don't think he's doing it every morning, or wasn't, because he's busy, right? But he was up there painting houses and stuff. I checked in on him. But my whole point is that Brad's account has people I've never seen anywhere else. It's like the Galapagos Island of YouTube. And Brad's a great guy. Look at how he's supporting me, right? And it's really special when you have people like Brad on your team, because you're going to find accounts that can help. You never know where these accounts will lead because of the people coming to his account. And I still don't see him anywhere else, guys. So I call his feed the Galapagos of YouTube. Brad, thanks for being here. You're welcome, little chef. You're an awesome supporter, by the way. Oh, Patty, you're appreciated. You know, Nez is kind of, Nez gives it back, man. She just throws it back. She's a tough woman. And don't start messing with her when she's not feeling too good, and you want to be the shark on Jaws. She didn't take too kindly to that guy. Beverly Moffett is in the house. Awesome. Thanks for being here, Beverly. Mom Shi Bing, thanks for being here. I think it's probably like 2 a.m, and I think you're nuts for being here. If I was you, I'd run like crazy and go, what do you have this ridiculous time for us, Johnny? Yeah, Patty's a great supporter. You're right, Zombie. She is a great supporter and a good person. Old Man King Homestead. Just watched a video of Old Man King Homestead. A great guy. I think they have a business. But anyway, yeah, it's just a fun account of a guy. Talking about his life and stuff that's going on, and he's just a real nice guy. Thanks, Old Man King Homestead. It's a new follower within 3 weeks, guys, and he's been here every week since. That should tell you something. And I heard Sheena say something today. I was lurking. I think it was this morning or yesterday. But within 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, you can figure out if the people are going to come back and if they're going to stay. It's really true. And usually what it entails, guys, is it entails you connecting somehow, right? And you actually going back to their accounts. It has to be a two-way street. Thank you, Driving London. Thank you very much. Can someone help Fluff here? Are you not modded up, Fluff? Here, I'm gonna add you in. You got a mod? Let me see. Whoops. All right, 1 second here, guys. I'm making sure that, hey, Outdoors with Big Matt, thanks for coming on in. Oh, no, you don't have to apologize. Nez, I didn't realize how sick you were. And you weren't grumpy. I was just being a pill. I'm always poking around. You're very special and loved. Just know that. And I mean that. Whoops. That's what happens when you yank your microphone. Yeah, I've got see, this is good. I've already bought another piece of equipment. I don't know why. I'm such a dope. All right, so let me see here. Martin, thanks for dropping Big Matt's link. Thank you so much. Patty, thanks so much for sticking around. It's great. We got 26 in the house, and we got, if you guys could smash the like button, that would be great. It's all right, Josette. You can take off anytime you need to, hon. Anytime you need to. Bird TV, thanks for being here. Elgin Benz, thanks for being in the house. Elgin, I want to tell you, bud, We still got 26. I want to end this in an hour, guys. So it's 2:06. So we're going to leave this. We're going to go on. And I want to end this early today, guys. And I'm going to tell you why. I've got a 3-pound tomahawk steak I'm cooking. 3 pounds. And I'm gonna videotape it because I'm an idiot. And I'm gonna videotape it and then I'm gonna eat it. Yeah, I'm gonna cook a potato the size of Wyoming if I can find one. And I cannot wait. So I've got a chef in the house. So we're gonna have the chef help me figure out the best way to do this. And I want to end this before having a 3-hour session. So I want to thank you all for being here. Make sure we definitely. You're welcome, Patty. You're so appreciated. Thank you so much. And thank you, Driving One. I appreciate it. Slimlet 2.0. You know, I met Slimlet on Jared King TV, by the way, guys. And I met him. He does paranormal, and I'm thinking there's another aspect to it that I'm not able to pull the words together. Maybe Slimlet, you can help me here. But I met him on Jared King TV, and I'm a big fan of Jared King TV. And I share his stuff out, and I shared a special out. You know, the next day he shared my video out. It's awesome, guys. And when you can find people that actually work together. You know, for every one of my videos, I'm being a little selfish, by the way, too, guys. When you share your own video out like today, it wasn't getting a lot of traction because there's a lot going on right now with Christmas season, right? Everyone's busy, and I totally get that. But Slimlet shared a video out after one time. It's awesome because I'll share 100 or 200 videos out for other people, my members and my supporters here. You don't even have to be a member. But the reason I do it is so everyone can grow. And, you know, it's funny. After you help people grow, they disappear. And you can see how offended I am. YouTube and social media, guys, is very transient. You have to be prepared for that. People are not going to return your favors. You can't do this for a favor. And if you are, you're a selfish idiot, right? You need to do this because it's the right thing to do. You need to help share out accounts. And these people, even though they're not coming to your channel like they used to, guys, they're still there to support you, right? YouTube is overwhelming. And you can't take it personally that they're overwhelmed just like you are, right? Does that make sense, guys? So what you have to do is you have to understand and just engage them and be nice. And what ends up happening, guys, is after they get their wings, it might be a year. I'm lost right now on YouTube. I get so many followers, I can't even keep up with them. And, you know, I have 400 comments. I bet you I haven't even left a thumbs up or a star on. Does that mean I don't care? No, it doesn't. It haunts me. But when you have a new person that left you, that's what they're dealing with. You need to remember that, guys. Please. Appreciate you. Patty, I appreciate you too. Team Clambake, hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming on in. I really appreciate it. You know, Team Clambake is a real unique account. Husband and wife, they got grandkids over there now. And you know, I really enjoyed, by the way, I really enjoyed your last video that I saw. It was alive. It was really special. You're an awesome grandparent. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here, Nick. Okay, Slim, let me check here, bud. You should have it. Mama, hey, Nia, welcome. You know, Slim Mud, I must be way behind. You know, Patty, you eat all that chocolate by yourself, you're going to be changing dress sizes. We don't want that. Elgin Benz here. I'm looking for Slimlet here. 1 second, guys. Am I that far behind? Am I that big of a yapper? 351, by the way. Oh, yep, here. Okay, Slimlet, you are now modded up, bud. You got a jacket. If I can keep my microphone on here, I got to get a new stand. It's all right, guys. It's all right. This should have lasted a lifetime. Apparently, I dropped it or something. I don't know. There we go. Perfect. Now, let me see. Oh, I got to turn. What? No, I got to do it this way. Second. All right. See if I can get it working right. There. Is that right? There we go. That'll work. There we go. Now, so Slimlet, you should be fine now, Slimlet. You should be fine. You should be all modded up, ready to go. But now, Handicap Traveler, I'm going to get you too. I thought I got you modded up. You're now modded up, Handicap Traveler. Got a jacket. Thank you for being here. Shay, Short Zone, how you doing there, bud? I believe that's Cole Waltz, guys. Yeah, Slim, you're okay now. Slim, I think you're okay. You can share your link. Zombie, appreciate you, bud. Driving London, thank you. Martin, thank you. Don't let her fool you. Her videos are good. Mom, she bang. You need to go to sleep. You're up way too early for Johnny Small Pepper. You have my permission. I'm going to write you a permission slip that you don't have to ever attend again unless you really want to. You can send a proxy too. Maybe Wendy would do it for you. That's all right, Wendy. Take your time. Fantastic, man. Thanks so much for being here. I know. Wendy, I dropped an F-bomb. I can't believe I did. It's so unlike me. Well, that's not true. It's so unlike me here. I'm usually pretty paused with my life. But, hey. 351. Let me tell you about 351. I haven't said anything today. 351 is. Give me a look at 1 second here, guys. See if I can find my timing. I can't. All right. One of the things that 351 is, he's a great supporter. He's well respected in the community, and he's got some really good basic videos. He does fishing stuff, but I really appreciate you, 351. In more ways that I can tell you. It's just your support here and your friendship over the last 7-8 months has been awesome. I want to tell you that. I have headphones in right there. I got them in each ear, and I have a sound system that runs them separately too. Wendy, thanks for sharing 351's link. Yeah, no, Slimlet, sorry about that, bud. Thank you for sharing that, Zombie. Yeah, see, I that's why I like you, Patty. I know Louisville. You can't say, you have to say Louisville. You have to Louisville. And Louisville has a international airport there. Been there. Kentucky Derby, home of the Kentucky Derby. Well, Kentucky is. I think it's Lexington where the Kentucky Derby is. I think. But anyway, it's really, don't go down there during the Kentucky Derby unless you want to have fun. Those people, the state of Kentucky and the Kentucky Derby. And be careful when what are those, mint juleps. I've only heard, out of 100 people, I hear maybe 10 that say it's great. And then, Patty, what do you think of mint juleps? This is a test. 351's an awesome dude. Little Chef, thanks for sticking around. I appreciate it. I hope you're finding some new people. Guys, we'll drop Little Chef's link. The moderators are already on it.
best moderators in the business. Okay, Dan. Very good, Dan. Thank you so much. Dan, I really appreciate it. Let me write this down. I'll never forget it. I'll never remember it. Thank you very much. That's very sweet of you. Thank you very much. Trying to finish up here so we can all go. Hey, Slim Light, you have a great day. You have a great day. Challenging Kitchens here, still in the house, still in the house. Zombie Prepper, still in the house. Like 54, that's awesome, guys. We're doing that. You know, we know we're doing better, guys, because the likes, I'm not getting as much likes, but I'm cutting my time down by 5th and 6th. So we're getting more people, and people are coming here for the right reason. Yeah, Nez, so do I. I just appreciate the hell out of you. I really do. And, you know, guys, every once in a while when you bump into people, you connect, right? And we're not like each other. I'm type A. Like, I'll eat through a concrete wall to get my goal. I think Nez would too, actually. She seems very determined and very driven. But we're very different with some of the skills. I think that would be fair to say. And that's why you appreciate people. When you become strong, you appreciate others' talents. You don't have to be, worry about it. I just appreciate Nez to no end. Old Man King Outdoors, thanks for being here. Okay, all right, Cole. I think that's a good name. I think that's a smart idea, by the way, for a number of reasons. But good. By the way, guys, Cole Waltz or Short Zone does a lot of racing. He's done. I see him do some fish tanks too. They were at a store. So he's big into fish, and he did snakes. I think it was ball boa constrictors, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm going to tell you one thing about him. He will say what's on his mind, and he's a great guy. He's taken me into his family, and I love drag racing. I don't go to hardly any of it. I watch a lot of it on TV, or I used to when I watch TV, but my friend was involved with it, as I told him, and it just it brings up some parity. That's where you get to know. Oh, good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Challenging Kitchen. But when you bump into people that have common interests, and there's a tie, right? You can have that. It means a lot. Thank you. Now, Elgin Benz is a guy that he has 99-cent memberships, guys. He's in the middle of the jungle in the Philippines. And if you can afford 99 cents, Elgin Benz, I'm begging him to get a higher sponsorship rate. And how many times do you hear someone begging someone to do that? He lives on some money here. And I can tell you, I really appreciate Elgin because of who he is. He's a great guy. He supports the family, and I'm a big supporter of his. As soon as he ups his rate, I'm paying it. Top rate. I told him he needs to come up with a $10 or a $15 a month deal. Probably 10. I'd be in for 10 a month. Elgin, I want to thank you for being here. I met you through Mike's Fishing Home, and I want to tell you something. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm going to try to get to the bottom here, guys. I've never done it in less than an hour and a half. And we're almost there. So whatever you do, don't make any more comments. Just stop commenting. You guys can't do it. I know. Can't do it. Can't do it. Big Matt, Sharon dropping the bombs, dropping the links. By the way, guys, one of the things I wanted to mention this week, Big Nat, his goddaughter, was gone, and he just got her back safe. Matt, congratulations. I'm happy for you and the family. Thanks for being here and helping out. Got great people in this house, guys. I want to tell you, I'm looking at the names here. Every one of these people is awesome. Am I going to make it? I might make it. Skipping a lot of people, but it's all the same people. 53 likes. Okay, 53 likes. Let me see here. Yeah, good. We got about 21 people in the house. I think we're going to end it here. Let's see if I can hit the end. Oh, Lancet Livingston, thank you so much for being here. That was fantastic. Yeah, well, good. If you're thinking about steak, keep your hands off of mine. I've got a tomahawk steak. I've been wanting one for years, so I'm going to go pre-season it, right? I'm going to go put some salt on it. I'm going to pre-season it, hit it with just a tad of garlic. And then I'm going to start, and I think I'm going to use indirect heat. I've got a Weber grill with, I don't know, 3 or 4 burners in it. But I'm going to do it indirect for about a half hour, 45 minutes, and switch sides, do the same thing. And then I'm going to see how it is. It's about 4 inches thick, 3.5 inches thick. I can't wait. And, by the way, I've had, in the last month, I've had steak one time, and I think it was 5 little bites, 5 little forkfuls. Here in California, we eat different, right? I'm not exactly eating hay, but hey, man, listen, thanks for coming out. Kieran, I really appreciate it. I really do. I want to thank you for coming out. Yeah, you can't, if you eat that all by yourself, it's your Patty. I mean, seriously, you eat that all by yourself, you better call me. That's all I'm saying. Oh, the alien, the King Doug. Dudes and dudettes. I want to tell you, Doug's is one chill dude. And Doug's is one of my faves, right? Wherever we go, we're just going back and forth. And it is always a fun conversation. And he's the same with me. I'll let the haters hate, guys. You're not getting any space in my brain. I'm just going to win. But with Doug's the same as I am. He's like, listen, I love everyone. I do. I love everyone. Duggar, fishing is one of the guys that if we can ever get him on a boat to go fishing, he's going to show everyone who's the bomb. Because I'll bet you anything, this guy has more talent in his little pinky than a lot of people have in their body. And I don't have that. I have skills, but I've fished my whole life. But there's people that have that knowledge, that deep knowledge. One of those guys is the professor, right? We all know him as a professor. And you can listen to like Abbott. Abbott knows a ton too. But one of the things I really respect is Mr. Duggar is just a great dude. And it's so awesome when you run into great people, guys. You can just chill. Zombie Prepper, Wendy, Nez. I could go on right now. Patty. You can go on any one of these. Martin. Every one of these people. Mike. All these people. Hey, Mama. Mama, honey. Welcome. So nice having you here today. A new follower, by the way. She is everywhere. I don't know how many people she's hired to leave comments, but I'm seeing her around the world, guys. Thank you so much for coming. A great person. We'll drop your link for you. Yeah, hearts to you too, Nick. It's great having you here, bud. And it's awesome. Nick's one of the best people around. Awesome, man. Guys, moderators, thanks all for dropping links. You guys, Martin, thank you very much, bud. You know how much I appreciate it. Nez, thank you. That's right. See, Doug knows how it's done. Doug knows how it's done. It's a big group of people, but we all know the people. Steve from Wyoming. Steve from Wyoming is a great supporter of a ton of people, and he also has his own videos, guys. We're going to drop your link, Steve. Thanks so much for coming. Steve always shows up here, guys, and I'm starting to see this account broaden out. We'll drop your link, and guys, check out Steve from Wyoming. I hope you do. I hope you do. And here's if I could throw this at you. One of the things that I used to do, you can do in the limited amount of time, you can edit it too during your waits. But I used to put a mount on and I used to talk when I was driving. And it's not a distraction because you're not looking at the camera, you're looking at the traffic, and you're a professional driver. And I will tell you, I've got 1,000,000 hours behind the wheel, right? And I don't know if that's an understatement or an overstatement. It's just been, so many hours. But if you do that, you can tell your story and not use up any time. Because the hard part with doing it again is having to come up with the content. And when I was driving, it would just come right out of my mouth. Something would trigger it. Mike would leave stuff, guys, and you couldn't help but engage this guy. And he worked his butt off. This guy, what he had to do to bring money home to his family, unbelievable. And his wife is awesome. He's got a beautiful family. He's got a cat that just can't leave his Christmas tree alone, and it's that time of year. I love it. That cat. Mike's cat would cause havoc in the house, and he loves the cat. He terribly loves the cat. But I mean, that was half the stories. It was awesome listening to him. Great having him here, bud. Duggar, you're a suck up for sending Wendy the flowers. I didn't even get to send her flowers yet, but that's okay. Wendy's good. Fishing Redhead. Woo! Handicapped Traveler. Dan, thanks so much for sticking around. Thanks, Patty. That's very sweet of you. Very sweet. Yeah, well, you better feed the hubby. We get all grumpy and, then we're going to need our depends or something. I don't know. But listen, thanks so much for being here, and I appreciate you sticking around. You've been here for a long time. Guys, we're going to be shutting this down. We still got 23 people here, but I want to, you're right, Doctor. I mean, I don't have any time for it. I'm just here to have fun. You can't have fun because you're into nonsense. Well, make nonsense. I don't care. Hey, Blistering Barnacles. Now, Blistering Barnacles is one of the biggest supporters you'll ever want to have, guys. Starting to make content, and I like that because it allows him to represent him, right? Rather than just supporting. And that's what a lot of these people do. They support. And one of his last videos was very charming. I just found it to be just simple and charming. And he's going through the park, and he bumps into people, and he said something that's just really sweet to them. And I'll let you find it when you go to his account. Blistering Barnacles, it's awesome having you here. And it's awesome to have you as a subscriber. Better yet, it's awesome to be able to watch your stuff. I want to tell you something. You have got hundreds, if not thousands of people that want to support you. And you producing content and all that's awesome. Mama Honey is one of the other accounts that's everywhere. Investigate everything. Hey, Duggar, I'm curious to what we'll have to talk about it maybe Monday on Mike's, but all this new stuff that's coming out with they're finding at 12,000 years ago, everything happening in Atlantis was above the water line, and they're finding that there was a mass extinction at 12,000 years. Anyway, Joe Rogan, if you go to his show, Doug, I've been catching a little bit on that, and I'm really big into alternative. I'm big into Art Bell and all that, but it's not because you want to believe nonsense. You go to Art Bell to challenge your mind to think about the stuff that you've never thought about before that is supposed to be rote and it's all rubbish. And think about the things that scientists will say and then they're proven wrong years later. And these guys are brilliant men, but they're hypothesizing, right? They're theorizing, not hypothesizing. Theorizing. No, hypothesizing. And then they go into a theory after they have proof, right? So they're hypothesizing with experience, with knowledge. And now what we're finding, guys, is some of the most important changes. And I may end up bringing on some people to talk about this. I think you'd all love it. Yes, challenge everything. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Mom Shebang, I need to buy you a pillow. I need to buy you a pillow. Malfunction. Oh, Wendy. Wow. You know, me and technology, you know that. I mean, I don't know where you guys are coming off that I gotta be technology glitch free. Cuddle. You know, Doug, you're bringing that stuff to my house now. That's funny stuff. No, there's going to be no alien probing. You're funny, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mama. Yeehaw! Yeah, Mom, she knows blistering. It's fun. You know, I'll tell you what's really a good moment, guys. You know, I take no credit for anything on YouTube, right? Nothing, even introducing people. You don't want that. But what you can take credit for is when you hear your friends meeting each other and then engaging each other and then supporting each other, and then it goes on beyond, right? That's what you can take credit for. It's not that you did anything. It's that you introduced two friends and that they struck it off and that they still support each other because they respect you and they respect each other. That's how it works, right? And that's why there are certain people that are just kicked out immediately because they're just not worth having around. But, you know, the big thing about it, guys, and we have 24 still in the house. The big thing is that one of the great things now I'm seeing huge accounts are getting deluged with new people going in. It's awesome. Adrian, thanks for sticking around. Patty knows blistering barnacles, and we know that. Wendy, thanks for everything you do. Blistering barnacles, I mean that for you too. Zombie Prepper, thanks for everything you do. Nez, thank you so much for everything you do here. Mamshi, thanks so much for everything. Mamshi, you provide me friendship and you provide me access to your family, and that means a ton. That means a ton. 351, guys, you're not going to find a better person out there. Mike, driving London, awesome guy. If you check out his videos, you're going to automatically have an interest in what he's talking about. Why? Well, how do you work that hard and keep your chin up? My God, he can take a punch. He's like the guy that took hits from Mike Tyson. Just take him, and he's really capable. I mean, that's the amazing part. He's just as good as Mike Tyson, but he can take a punch. I want to tell you, his job is hard. Yeah, see, Patty says that the mint juleps are awful. Just go have a beer. Save yourself the $12. No, Duggar, if your marbles fell out, they're still rolling, pal. And if you find mine, they better not meet each other. We're going to have problems. Because my marbles are crazy. They're crazy. Zombie, thanks for everything you're doing. 351, thanks for everything you're doing here today. Mama, thanks for being here. Hey, those are fighting words, Nez. I mean, seriously, I don't know. That's almost communism right there. That's all right, Wendy. You're always having electrical trouble. You know, if the humidity goes up, you'll electrocute yourself with all that stuff in your she shed. Wendy's got a she shed, and she's not afraid to use it. And she has hornets in there, the size of small animals. And one day we're going to find her being carried out into the field. Like, I imagine a mix between Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, Sharknado, which would be Hornado, and Wendy being carried out into the field, and she has to tap her feet or something like that, and then she falls out probably into a field of alfalfa or something. I don't know what it is. It's a stupid story, and that's why I'm not a storyteller. Hey, Unbothered Mimi, welcome. Thank you so much. Unbothered Mimi left me a message today. I thought it was really cute. Said, I like what you're doing. I'm a new follower. And I met her, I think, on Sheena's live, I think. Zombie, thanks so much for what you're doing. Martin, thank you so much. Patty, thanks so much. Pizza Demon's in the house. You know, the other day he said, I thought it was really funny. This he's a gamer, right? So he said, I'm going out for steak or something. I'm like, your name's Pizza. Aren't you supposed to be eating pizza? Anyway, he wasn't eating pizza. I thought that was really good. Pizza Demon is a supporter of tons of people. Great sense of humor, guys, by the way. And I get a kick out of it. I met, I think, Pizza Demon in across the sea in the chat room. Pizza Demon is an awesome dude and funny as anything. Great supporter of so many. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Hey, watch it, Duggar. Watch it, Duggar. We don't want to have any bad things happen to you. I got my, I have no time. I haven't even turned on my technology yet. I really have to get as soon as I get my microphone hooked up again. See, you're looking Pizza Demon. Look at how many people he knows. It's amazing. Everyone loves Zombie Prepper. One of the most understated things. Yeah, thank you very much. If you haven't hit the like button, please do. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button, please do. If you haven't shared it out, that's really all I can ask. If you can share it out, they're free. Give the thumbs up. It's free. And you can give me the middle finger if you want to. I don't care. It's still the same value. But my point is, if you share it out, that's where we start to get some of your followers. And you know what I've noticed lately? I don't know if anyone else has noticed it, but the community channels are getting many more hits. I think one of my community posts, I got 11 thumbs ups and several comments. That's really starting to hit. In my amount of people that are following is way higher than the normal person. So people are following my bell. They're making sure that the black bell is clicked. If you can't get my alerts, guys, unfollow me and then resubscribe. And then hit the black bell again. That should help out. I found that worked. And if that doesn't work, I was telling someone today that sometimes you got to reinstall the app. Devil Dog's in the house. A good cop, bad cop show, partner of the channel. Guys, I have accounts that I support because they do shows, right? And one of them's Big Matt. He has a show. One of them's a Devil Dog and Belt Loop. They have a show. One of them's Wendy. She has a show. It's not as frequent because she has so many puppies. If you need a puppy, contact Wendy from Southern Sewn and Grown. But we have Sheena's Ketovore Life. She has a show. We have the Stock Explorer, Nora. She has a show. Nez has a show that she does every Friday, and she's going to be doing it. She has another one on Sunday. It's Storyteller. But I always go in there. I think Scully has one on Sunday too. But anyway, it's just we support our fellow folks, and I'm going to put those back up. I got a corrupt file, and I got to figure out what it is. Thank you, Martin. Appreciate it. Thank you, Zombie. You guys are the best. Hey, Barnacle, you too, bud. You get some rest, man. I appreciate it. You know, I can't. And Mike's Fishing Home. Great account, guys. Mike doesn't put up with anything, man. He's just He's awesome. We have some good laughs there. Matt, I want to tell you something. That was one of the most exciting pieces of news. As I mentioned at the beginning of the show, Matt's goddaughter ran away, and they got a call, and everyone was trying to help. I mean, you don't know what to do. But the good point is that the community really helped support with Matt, and then finally he's back online a little bit. He's got a very busy time of year for him. Matt, I'm so pleased for you and the family. I just can't tell you how much. And I think I say this for everyone. No parent wants to be in that position. No godparent wants to be in that position. Just awesome news she's back. Hey, Angie. Welcome to the channel. Angie Monzer will drop your link for you. Welcome. Thank you, Nez. Yeah, Michelle, I don't know what I'm going to have. Honestly, I'm really thinking of adding salt to it, and I can't tell you. I'm not a big salt person, but one of the things it does is draw up the taste. So I'm going to do that. I'm not going to over salt it, but I'm going to prep it a little bit. Now I want to tell you, the king of catfishing, royalty in the community, Duggar. We got Abbott, we got the professor, Downtown with Ernie Brown, who's in the house right now. I was listening to his show. This guy, besides his wife Chrissy, they're just wonderful people. And it's so good to see you back up and going. It really is. Downtown with Ernie Brown, royalty in the community. Everyone rushes to meet these people. All of them. They're very special people. Thank you so much for coming. It's always awesome to have you here, bud. And it means everything to me that you show up. I know you're busy, and I know you got your own life and all that. It was a pleasure actually getting to see your show, because I really, this week is a conundrum. I've got the best gig in the world for work, except I work ridiculous hours. And one of the things that's cool this week is 3 times on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I got to see shows I never saw because my hours were different out of the blue. I got the best boss in the world. I get whatever I need anytime, period. And it's amazing when you have someone like that. And I just found out he's staying, and I'm thrilled to death, because now I get consistency, right? You perform at the highest level you can, to the point where you have trust, right? And then they let you have that. So it's fantastic. I got to see some programs this week in the last 3 days I've never been able to see before. I think I caught one or two of Ernie's, but then there was some downtime. Thanks for being here, bud. Steve, I want to thank you for being here, bud. Really do. And Michelle, you keep your hands off my my tomahawk. I'm telling you, those are going to be. We may have to wrestle. Yeah. See, here's your cross reference, guys. Respect. Zombie, the only reason people come to the channel is because they like the host, and they want to meet other people that the host hangs around with, right? I mean, I go and support them. And everyone, I think I've seen 5 to 6 new people here this week, which is lower than normal, but it's going to be, which is why I'm going to change things up, I think, for the remaining part of the week, a part of the year. I want to do some stuff that other people aren't doing, or want to change it up a little bit, so it's a little bit freeform, like this. And for whatever it's worth, I may be doing some programs during the week. I've got some peppers I want to do Monday or Tuesday. I ordered a bunch of peppers, so we got peppers coming in that are super, super hot. So I'm really excited about that. And hopefully you guys can join us. We'll be doing Reapers, Carolina Reapers. Most I've ever done is 4 at one time. And I haven't put out the video yet. But I've got a bunch of them coming in, so maybe we'll do that. If you guys, that'll be probably Wednesday or Thursday or something like that. Bruce, Podslayer, Cook, and myself. Maybe Jimmy Pickles will come back. I don't know. Jimmy Pickles is the premier person. By the way, guys, if you're looking for seeds in the U.S. for peppers, 50% off. You can't beat it. Go to his website, jppepperseeds.com, jppepperseeds.com. That's like you get 2 packs for 1. Guys, you can buy peppers all the way from ahi lemon, which are just like nothing heat, right? Just real simple heat. Cook. And you can say, listen, you can write a note. What are the good cooking peppers? Can you send me some good cooking peppers? What would you recommend for X, Y, and Z? Or you look at, I think he said he has 300 different varieties of peppers. 50% off, jppepperseeds.com, jppepperseeds.com, and you'll see Jimmy Pickles. You'll see the advertisement up there. I will put it in the comments section right below the post. Don't you love that people, I think this is episode 15, and people are still following new people here. I mean, it's amazing. See, Wendy didn't say she's packaging any seeds for me. Did you notice that? Nothing. I'm not even getting, she'll probably send me a horse hoof or something like that. I don't know. Bird TV's still in the house. Nez is still in the house. Thanks so much, Nez, Zombie Prepper, Patty Fish, Mike. Thanks so much, man, for dropping links. You know, I hope you do stick. And you know, the other thing too, guys, and I'll say this and we'll talk more about it later. Now is not the time to be dumping out content. I'm telling you, put out content. Go make some rough videos, right? Now's the time to be planning next year. You think people are going to be, I suppose maybe they'll have, I'm taking 2 weeks off at the end of the week, at the end of the year. I'm just taking them off. I take it off all the time. But my point is, are they going to be on YouTube? Or are they going to be with family traveling? Are they going to be hunting for presents? Think about that. And maybe what we can do is talk about, I did it last year, maybe what we can do is talk about planning for next year. Would you like that? Would you like that? Because, you know, I may know a few things about that. But anyway, my point is, okay, guys, I want to introduce you to someone here. Folks, if we could drop this guy's link. João Pimenta Official. A Brazilian account. I introduced Josette to him. Met him on Instagram. He does heat and peppers and stuff. Maybe I can have him come on with Josette one day and we can all meet each other on a live. Maybe we can do some peppers or something like that. But I met him on Instagram and he's here. He's everywhere. He's on Sheena's feed. He's on, who else? I think he was on Nora's feed. Anyway, my point is a supporter. He's here and he wants to grow in the U.S. market. We'll share your link out. It's good having you here. Thank you so much. Martin, thank you for everything you're doing. Keep your hands off my steak. Hey, Olin, how are you doing there, bud? Olin's, I met Olin actually on Shane from Ohio River History. As you know, Ohio River History is one of the guys that came on and spoke to me 2 times, or 3 times. And he's gonna come back again. He just can't right now. And honestly, this is not the time here. But he spoke and he shared with us how to, their Purple podcast, by the way, guys. That's what you have to look at for the Purple podcast. And then we brought on B. Higgles, right? B. Higgles came on and talked about setting up your search engine optimization. So I met Olin on Shane's feed, and he's here. Thank you for coming. We'll share your link out. I appreciate it. Great having you here. Connor's Outdoor Activities, thanks for being here. We'll share your link out. Thank you so much. And Joe will share your link out as well. Come back every Saturday, guys. You'll see your network grow a little bit. Thank you so much for being here. Traveling Fool. Okay, so we're 20 away from 100. Boy, that takes a lot of work, man. I remember when I had 72, and then some guy made up some crap, and then I lost like 20 people I dumped them. I lost 2 people in 2 weeks. No one left. But my point is that I started over again, essentially. And it took a little bit of time to get to 100, but I found 300 was the number that took some time. So, Olin, we'll try to get you up there. Let's share Olin's link out again. And if I could ask everyone to do that, that'd be fantastic. I'm going to ask who could help me. Martin, can you go do a search for a guy called Adventures with Goat? Adventures with Goat. Adventures with Goat is going to be doing a ghost. In a hotel. He spotted his first ghost. And Adventures with Goat is a guy that has his own prospecting stuff, claims, and he's a good guy. He just did a challenge this morning on Jericho Hercules Prospecting LLC's feed. And anyway, the whole thing is he has a video premiering tonight. It's probably in the next hour or two. Martin, if you could share Adventures with Goat and the premiere, you could share his premiere, that'd be fantastic. Guys, you should check it out. He's a good guy. He's a great follow. And I told him, if you want something from me, you have to pester me. Guys, when you're new and you want to find the big accounts that are going to be supportive, you have to make sure you're known. And if you come back once, come back twice, come back for 3 weeks. Make it your job to pick 5 accounts to 10 accounts. You come back every other day. You don't have to come back by every day. But be very consistent. Let us get to know you so we don't forget. We get hundreds of, like me, it's about 100 followers every 2 weeks or every week. This week, I was looking at something. I don't know what I saw. It was in the hundreds of this month, 300 or something like that, 400, something like that. And my point is that when that kind of inflow coming in, and I can't even get to all the comments to leave a comment, the new people, if you want to be known, you have to make yourself known. And that's kind of where it needs to be, guys. You need to think about not what you need. You need to think about what other people need in order to remember you. Be persistent. Connor's Outdoor Activities, thanks for being here. Mike, thank you so much for being here. Mike, driving London, we'll drop your link one more time here. It's fantastic having you here. We got 22 people in the house. Cottonwood Ranch is one of those people. Hey, by the way, Cottonwood, have you reached 500 yet? I think you must have. You must have blown that by. Thank you, Mark, for sharing all the links. He's talking about probing. I'm telling Ernie, you can't. Duggar may have been abducted. I don't know, but he's talking about a lot about that stuff. Beauty tips with Noria. Thank you very much for being here. Beauty tips with Noria. We'll make sure we drop your link for you. Thanks so much for coming. Come by every Saturday. Make sure you hit the like, guys. Make sure you smash that thumbs up. Make sure you also, if I can ask you, please to share it out. That really helps us. Anyone who likes hot, spicy stuff, and there's a huge community, Joe, that likes that. But we can do other stuff too. I don't think we can ship stuff, but we might be able to find vendors that can do similar stuff so we can do a live and we can get you some notoriety out there. JPGU O'Share is a Japanese account, guys. Brand new, third week, third time they're here. Big supporter. And I'm seeing this account pop up everywhere. And I'm trying to think where I met. I might have met on Mom Shi Bing. Might have met on Mom Shi Bing's account. Mom Shi Bing is one of my favorite all-time people. We'll drop your link. Nez, thanks for dropping links. I really appreciate it. Beauty tips, Nez dropped your link. Thank you, Nez. We'll drop your link, O'Share. Thank you so much. Oh, perfect. Thank you so much, Martin. You're the best. See, blistering. Got it. Yeah, baby. Redbird Farm, welcome. Redbird Farm, a supporter of so many guys. Redbird Farm, we're going to share your link out for you. A wonderful person. I was on panel the other day. I think I was on panel with you, and or listening. It was a lot of fun. It was with you and Jan. I really just dug it. It was great. Redbird Farm, a supporter of many accounts, guys, and a good person, just a great person. Thanks for coming. Oh, absolutely. You show up to mine, I'll show back up to yours. Let's just get familiar. I've got hundreds of accounts I haven't even been able to get back to, but you were persistent with me, and that's why I made it to your house. That's what you have to be. Thank you so much for doing it. Your initiative got me to your house. That says something. A great account, guys, for you to follow, because they're starting to get their name out there. And did anyone see Adventures with Goat dropped? I haven't made it to the bottom. That's awesome. I'm glad you feel that way, because it's really fun. I go to your accounts, and it's really weird because I remember some really quirky stuff about accounts, right? Because they strike you, and it's not the stuff that people think strike you about a video. It's the stuff that connects, right? You go to a video, and the person's a boring piece of granite. Well, you're not going to remember that. What you do remember are the things that you can tell are genuine, right? And that's kind of the cool thing. And then you find out if they have some of the stuff that they do is parallel with what you like, right? And what's really interesting with a lot of these things are some of these gifts that people have as far as hobbies and stuff go. It's absolutely remarkable to me that I've never heard of some of them before. But anyway, it's great having all these different hobbies, professions, expertise out there, and there's a ton of it, guys. Thanks for being here, Michelle. The Surfer, thanks for coming in. Mr. Tully, thank you for being here. You guys are sticking up. This is great, guys. I'm going to tell you, you get people to hang around your chat for an hour and a half, there's a reason. Thank you so much. You guys make this worth doing, guys. Lassett, thank you so much. We're going to be winding down here. Guys, I'm going to make it to the bottom. Digologist, welcome, bud. We are probably within about, I've been saying 15 minutes for the last hour and a half. Temple Dog, I appreciate you, bud. But thanks, Digologist. Digologist is a great account, guys, everywhere. Does obviously metal detecting, but that community is so broad-minded. They go to prospecting, they go to the fishing. I'm seeing them go to even some cooking channels. But my point is that the group of people are so broad-minded and so broad-skilled that they do more than one thing. So people are doing magnet fishing, they're doing detecting, and they're doing prospecting. And then those same people are meeting other people that do the nature hikes because they love the nature part. So it all works together. Thanks so much, Digologist, for being here. As I mentioned before, Devil Dog and Beltlobe have a show, Good Cop, Bad Cop. I was just in that chat the other day, and a lot of times I work because I can't be in the chat. But Devil Dog and Beltlobe have a show, pretty popular too. I mean, they do a show and it's expanding, and it's because it's a banter back and forth that everyone likes. Because even if the people in the chat get involved really much, it's a lot of fun. Thanks for being here, bud. Thanks for sharing Mom She Bing's chat a lot. You guys are the best. I really are. Wow, pretty harsh, Matt. You know, this is the throwdown. This is the throwdown, Devil Dog. Devil Dog, this is you, and this is the throwdown here. You guys need to come up with something. I don't know what it is. Maybe the best logo t-shirt design. Anyway, Big Matt's show is a unique experience because you never know who's going to be on his show. And there's people that do trapping all the way to zombie, etc., etc., etc. Fishing, metalworking. Matt's a metalworker, and he actually has a foundry and stuff like that. So he makes stuff. And you can see that he also has a large, a lot of land that he's working around with his kids. He does some fishing, cooking, you name it. Big Matt, thanks for being here, bud. Thanks for sharing, Digologist. Thanks for sharing Blistering Barnacles. Thanks for sharing Outdoor with Big Matt. Same blistering. I appreciate you being here, bud. Yeah, that's right. I dig Fridays. Well, you know what I might do? I might hit. You know what? I think that might be a good idea. You just gave me an idea. What I might do is bring out some people from the different clans. I dig Friday, I dig Saturday, and Monday digs. So what I might do is I might have them come on here and show some videos and stuff. We could introduce people to that because I think they would be to a new community. No problem. Remember, thanks for coming. I mean that. Hey, Mike, thanks so much for being here. Thanks for coming back online. I've got another guy that's very similar situation, a little different, but I'm trying to get him to come back, and I'm glad you're here. That's the first step. Videos in your world were tough. You had a tough gig, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here, and I really find your videos and your messaging to be what people need to hear. Thanks for being here. Okay, can I make it to the bottom? Professional Paranormal Research, thanks for being here. We are trying to get below 20. We're just at 19 now. Professional Paranormal Research, a big supporter, guys. I met Annette Nezes. I've met on, I think, Jared King TV. I've met in Chaz. I think I've met on Secret Blackburn, not positive on that. And this account, guys, is a big supporter of many. By the way, there's a paranormal thing on Adventures with Goat tonight. If someone would share that link. I didn't know if anyone shared it or not. Adventures with Goat, if someone would go to that link, that webpage, and find the premiere link and share it in chat here. They're doing at the Stanley Hotel, I believe. He found a ghost there. So I think it'll be really, really fun. Adventures with Goat just did another premiere this morning on Jericho and Hercules live. It was a lot of fun. Hey, Papa, how you doing? Another account that's relatively new, but coming here on a regular basis, guys. We'll share your link out for you. Papa is one of the newer accounts here. We'll share your link out. Thanks so much for coming. Redbird, no problem at all. Guys, we're going to shut this thing down, and I'm going to let it run for 5 minutes so you can finish your conversation. Scully's House of Thrillers. Yes, you will. I told her I'd be a good candle. She got a little bit surly at me and told me to audition or shut up. But that's okay. You know, I can take it. I'm tough. Nez, when is your show Sunday? Is it? I don't think you have one tonight, do you? Or is it Sunday? I can't remember. Thanks for showing up, Papa. And Nez, thanks for everything you've done today. Mom She Bing, thank you so much for being here. I really mean that. Patty, thanks for being here. Zombie, Nez, Professional Paranormal, thanks for coming on in. Nick, thanks for being here, bud. I really mean that. Papa, thanks for being here. Wendy? yeah, I know. We'll try to get it. David's Hiking and Fishing, welcome. We'll share your link out. David's Hiking and Fishing, thanks for coming. This is week number 2, if I'm not mistaken. Thanks so much for coming here. Nez, thank you so much. I'm trying. I'm really trying. Surfer's still here. Woo! Yeah, baby. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to get to the end. 351, thank you very much. 351 shared Adventures with Goat. There's a premiere tonight. He's Stanley Hotel. He said he saw a ghost, his first ghost. And, you know, if I can get my friend on, he had a house with a baby boy ghost in it. And he actually, I think he saw it one day. Anyway, if I can get him on, it's been a long time. I might get him on. Thank you so much. We're going to make it. We're going to make it. Thank you, Martin. Thank you so much. Valerie. Oh, hey, Valerie. How you doing? Guys, one of the cool things I like about this community, I met Valerie. We just hit it off. But I met her on so many channels along with Martin and, you know, just the crew, right? I mean, great crew. But Valerie, I called her one day and I said, I need your help. And she was there. She was there. She made herself available to help me. She didn't owe me anything, guys. And I wouldn't have chosen any other person. Valerie, it's awesome that you're here. And you mean a ton to me, you know that. But Valerie, I don't see her moderating as much, which I think is sane. You can only do so much moderating. I know she does. But when she moderated for me, it made all the difference in the world because my moderators here, every one of them are incredibly capable, but I needed for a certain task, right? And it was accomplished. Thank you, Valerie. We'll drop your link, and it means a lot that you're here and that I can call you a friend. It's awesome. Oh, and thanks again for coming. Awesome. Gonna try to make it. Bird TV's still in the house. Patty's still in the house. Blistering Barnacle's in the house. Surfer's still in the house. Nez is in the house. You know, I think Nez is still here to keep me from writing the email to Scully's House of Thrillers to be the candlestick in, I'm just saying. Nick is in the house. Martin's still in the house. And if we could, thank you very much, bud. This really means a lot. Blistering Barnacle said something here that's really important, guys. Give it a thumbs up, and you can give it a share out. That's awesome, guys. And if you don't want to, that's fine too. But I don't care if you give me the middle finger or you give me, just don't moon me. Or don't give me the probe, the alien probe from Duggar. That's kind of mean. Michelle, it's great having you. That's all right, Nick. That's awesome to hear. That's awesome. You know, Nez is still smiling, even though I keep on taking pokes. She's going to take it out on me later. You have a great one, Patty. Have an awesome, awesome, awesome day. So good having you here. Thank you for sharing your friend's link. Thank you, Blistering Barnacle. Am I going to make it? Am I going to make it? All right, so Johnny, tonight I go live and have fun with my art at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard, so Eastern time. Tomorrow is the talk show on the channel True Story at 8 p.m. So, guys, tonight it's at 9 p.m. Eastern, and tomorrow's True Story. So it's Art Night tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern on Nez's channel, Nez Lover. And then tomorrow it's 8 p.m. Eastern time for True Story. And by the way, what really makes True Story unique is the combination of people there. When you listen to these people talk, they're just not regular folks that are talking. These guys are ones that, when you listen to their topics, I'll let you decide what you're listening to, guys. It makes it worth the journey. You know, there's a lot of people that talk like me right now, but when they're talking about stuff, it's the banter back and forth between the group that makes everything, and it makes it fun because Nez always has the phone there and she's always interacting and everything. It's a great mix of things that make Nez's channel so cool. Patty, I love having you here. Thank you so much. Well, it's better than work. Yes, it is better than work, but I don't know why, because my wife can't handle me this long, but that's okay. We won't tell the wife that. See, this is an interesting comment, guys. You never forget your first ghost. I saw my first one when I was 4. I've seen several 50 years later. My ranch is very active. By the way, guys, Michelle, guard that. Yeah, because there are people that will want to do investigations. But anyway, that's cool. Your first ghost at 4. I'm just trying to think if I would have been. I think at 4 I would have been scared still, but at a very early age, I wasn't scared about that. I was very inquisitive, right? I mean, yeah, I'm trying to go cook my tomahawk steak. You know, it's all Wendy's fault. Not really. But, you know, that's how Wendy and I work. I'm Zaxxon. Welcome. Good. We already got your channel shuttered, bud. I am Zaxxon's a big support channel. Part of a network of folks that's really large, guys. Just a big supporter. Awesome dude. And we got your links shared again. Another one confirming. It's awesome, guys. Am I down? Okay, guys. I am going to shut the camera down. I am going to let it run for 10 minutes so you guys can say goodbye to each and every one of the moderators today. Oh, that's cool, Wendy. You should cut that and make it short. I'd like to hear that. Let me see here. Okay, I'm going to do that. It's probably a dog burping, but you know, I don't know. I'm not a dog burping expert. Guys, I'm going to shut it down here for each and every one of the moderators today. You make this experience awesome, because everyone can count on coming in, having their link shared, getting their name out there, meeting people, and you guys all make the experience great. To each one of you. See, Mom, she's even cooking steak. Oh, good, Wendy. We'll check it out. Yeah, no, exactly. I was just making fun of it because I can't. And you know me, you know I can't stand not making fun of stuff. But hey, Martin, thank you so much for everything you did today, as always. And we're great together. I mean, the whole group is just fantastic. And I want to thank you for all you do for the show here, and also this friendship, and just the ribbing that we enjoy with everyone so much. By the way, I was working on a show, Martin, and I saw you on 2 shows, and I've seen you up on panels now twice, and I've never made it into the chat. Interesting. It's great seeing you up there, and I just know I appreciate it. Oh, hey, now we're talking steak. We got to get Mike. We got to get Mike to work, number 1, and number 2, we got to stop talking food. No one's going to come back. Okay, guys, I'm going to shut the camera down. We're going to let the sound go down, and you guys hang in here for about 10 more minutes. Finish it on up. You know what to do. If someone bugs you, leave just report them first and then block them. By the way, guys, next week we're starting our 21 and older. All right, 21 and older only on the channel. Why? Because I want to make sure we keep the channel open. I don't want to take any chance with YouTube being crazy, and you know what? We should respect barriers. Lasted. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. Thanks so much for being here. I'm going to shut the camera down, and I'm going to let the sound go here for a little bit, guys, where you guys can just chat for a little bit and finish up. Cheers.